They don't want you to know this, but the modern pickup truck is a scam. Manufacturers have realized that if they build a truck that lasts 20 years, they go bankrupt. So they stopped doing it. They replaced cast iron with plastic. They replaced gears with computers. They turned the workhorse into a disposable toy. But there is a resistance. Smart mechanics are ignoring the $80,000 plastic trucks and buying back the legends. These are the 7 ugly trucks that look like junk, but will physically outlast a brand new Ford F-150. And the best part? You can buy the #1 truck on this list for less than the sales tax on a new one. If you want a truck that simply refuses to die, you buy a Ford Ranger, specifically the models made between 1998 and 2011. Ford accidentally built this truck too well. It is so simple that there is nothing to break. It uses a steel C-channel frame that is stronger than it needs to be. The engines, whether the 4-cylinder or the 4.0-liter V6, are agricultural. They are loud, slow, and thirsty. But they run for 400,000 miles. Ford killed this truck in 2011 because it was stealing sales from the F-150. You can pick one up for $4,000. It won't impress your neighbors, but it will start every single morning for the next decade. While everyone fights over the Toyota Tacoma, inflating the price to $15,000, smart buyers are stealing the Nissan Frontier for $5,000. This truck remained virtually unchanged from 2005 to 2019. That is 14 years. Why? Because Nissan got it right the first time. It uses the VQ40 V6, which is legendary. Now, there is one mechanic's secret you must know. The early models, 2005 to 2010, had a radiator issue known as the strawberry milkshake of death that could kill the transmission. But here's the trick. You'd bypass the radiator cooler for $20 worth of hose, and the problem is gone forever. You just saved yourself $10,000 compared to a Tacoma. Ask any mechanic what the best truck ever made was, and half of them will say the GMT 800. This is the Chevy Silverado built from 1999 to 2006. It comes from an era before active fuel management destroyed GM engines. Under the hood is the LS Vortec engine. This is the holy grail of engines. Iron block, push rods, and zero complex technology. I have seen these with 600,000 miles on the original engine. The body will rust, the dashboard lights might burn out, but the drivetrain is bulletproof. If you find a rust-free one in the South, buy it immediately. It is an appreciating asset. Truck guys will laugh at you for driving this. Let them laugh. The first-generation Honda Ridgeline, 2006 to 2014, is technically the most reliable truck on this list. It isn't a traditional truck. It's basically a beefed-up Honda Pilot with a bed. It uses the J35 V6. If you change the timing belt every 100,000 miles, the engine will never fail. Because it looks weird and isn't manly, prices are low. You can find these for $6,000. But ask yourself, do you want to look cool in a broken Ford? Or do you want to drive to work in a Honda that drives like a luxury SUV and never brakes? Before the Tundra became a massive twin-turbo monster, it was perfect. The first-generation Tundra from 2000 to 2006 carries the legendary 2UZFE V8 engine. This is the only engine in history verified to hit 1 million miles twice. It is over-engineered to a level that simply doesn't exist anymore. The transmission, the rear differential, the starter, everything was built to last 30 years. The only enemy is frame rust. If you find one with a clean frame, pay whatever the seller is asking. It is the last truck you will ever need to buy. If you need to tow a house, modern diesels are a nightmare. They have DEF fluid, DPF filters, and emission sensors that fail constantly. That is why the 1999 to 2003 Ford F-250 with the 7.3-liter Power Stroke is worth its weight in gold. This engine was built before the strict EPA regulations ruined diesel trucks. It has no emissions fluid to fill, no complex exhaust filters to clog. It is loud and it smells like a truck, but it will pull anything, anywhere, forever. Prices for these are actually going up. So if you see a clean one for under $10,000, grab it. It's an investment. And finally, the #1 forever truck, the Ford F-150s from the mid-90s, but not the V8. You want the 300 cubic inch inline 6.
This is widely regarded by mechanics as the most durable gasoline engine ever built by mankind. It doesn't use a timing chain or a timing belt. It uses timing gears. Metal gears mesh together. They cannot break, they cannot stretch. You can run this engine without oil. Don't do that, but you could. And it would probably still run. It produces massive torque at low RPMs. It isn't fast, but it will pull a stump out of the ground. You can buy these square body legends for $5,000. It is the ultimate anti-consumer statement. You are opting out of the modern disposable car culture. They literally don't make them like this anymore. Buying one of these is a vote for quality over technology. But if you absolutely must buy a newer car, you need to know which ones are crashing in price right now. There are 9 modern cars sitting on dealer lots that are practically free. Click here to see the list.